On a wonderful fall afternoon in the state of Texas, the roof is open, and we've got football from NRG Stadium in Houston. Today, we've got a good Week 5 matchup in store here between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Houston Texans. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, 4 down, 4 down. Check.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Watch the ship, watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
Herbert going to go to the air right away. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Right away, they rack up 10 yards on their first play from scrimmage.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection.
Tight end's right. 4 down, 4 down.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Well, this defense for the Texans, they were excellent a week ago in that victory over Indianapolis.
And that's not the half of it. They forced 7 turnovers in that game, and I know we always talk about turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one, but 7? That seems almost impossible, but we watched it happen.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, boys, we got 4 down. Safe.
Gonna run again here with Pollard. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. And the Texans are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions, can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
Coming to you. 51.
Mills now from the 50.
They gonna need some therapy after this.
Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
51.
A first down throw for Mills. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. The Texans at 3-1 here through their first 4 games. And they're hitting their stride of late, winners of 3 of their last 4.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Mills can't get away, and down he goes. Credit that sack to Dante Fowler Jr.
Well, they certainly took too long to set up play action, and that gave the pass rush time to get home for its first sack of the game. For their sake, they may start to think about the quick game and leave play action alone for a little while.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And the Chargers will take over possession here up at the 44. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Texans are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. He's continuing to be a big presence defensively. Remember last week, AFC Defensive Player of the Week, and a big pick right there.
And when you pile up big numbers, it gets everyone's attention. But sometimes the number just needs to be, how many game-changing plays did you make? Did you take the ball away from the other team? He just did that, trying to win the award again this week.
Mike 51, Mike 51.
He's going deep for Brown. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. A huge play there for Houston. 45 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll run with Patterson. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try again. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Cordero Patterson with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
3rd and 2, Herbert. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory, down at the 31. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, it's Pollard. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. That'll go as a pickup of 8.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Double tight, guys, double tight.
Hey, 4 down, 4 down.
First down, and it's Pollard again. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Out there is Rodrigo Blankenship in the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 34. Blankenship's kick is good. And that'll do it for the first quarter of play. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Bring it up.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Escaping the pressure right.
You can't block me.
It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Right here, guys. Fight for the...
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there, huh?
He's checking right there. Hurt.
Now Mills. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
Ready for this, man.
A 2nd down throw for Mills.
Y'all playing the wrong
He's going deep for Brown. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
51's Mike. Mike's 51. Check Mike.
They go play action. Mills. Flushed out right, and he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. Run those extra defenders on the field. Dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit into football.
Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Let's calm. 79 Broncos.
Check. 51's the mic, boys. 51.
4th down, Mills.
Yo.
And a throw right sideline is complete. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
51, Mike, 51.
I'm going to run you over.
Play fake, Mills.
51.
I got one.
And that's complete to Cooks. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Mike 51. Mike 51.
On play action, Mills. And that going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I would say it'd probably be a good idea for him to reintroduce himself to his receivers at the half because they're definitely on different wavelengths. But I also don't advocate waiting that long. Next series before you get out there. Hey, let's get together, guys. Let's get this thing moving.
He'll drop it off to McAllister as running back. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers 21.
Mike 51. Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Let's calm the crowd. Let's go, tight end. Let's go.
Working out of the gun, Mills. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They'll run for it here with McAllister. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A great play there. His 1st touchdown on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Here we go.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended. On Herbert, his third interception. And they will score a pick six for the Texans TD. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And it's 21-3. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
All day, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a first and 10 at their 25-yard line. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Tight ends Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Jeremy Chin picks it off, and the Texans are going to take possession of the football. Well, CD, you know, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, and instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him, throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared, had excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down. From the gun, here's Mills.
Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball.
Forced out to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Let's calm the crowd.
Play action now. Mills being chased out left. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And the Texans are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a first and goal.
Off the play fake, Mills. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Marquise Brown, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Texans continue to pull away here in this first half. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Tight end. Tight right.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Out left, he's got it to Everett. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
We got 4.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. And my goodness, another interception. And the Texans are going to take possession here at their own 33. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
He's got a man complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's a gain of 35.
I'm seeing a lot of guys shaking their heads on defense right now, particularly in the secondary. And when you see that going on, that is never a good sign. But it's understandable. They've been shredded so far.
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Mike 51. Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Let's calm down.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
It's a party now.
They'll send a receiver in motion left.
I can't believe they even let you play.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mills. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 36 yards on the play. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
We want it. Come to Warriors 70. Mike 51. Mike 51. Rig alert. Rig alert. Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together. 70 Lion.
Throwing, Mills. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. In motion right is Brown.
Motion.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
60 Bison. I got you, punk. Check 50. Check 60. Check 60.
2nd down, Mills.
Don't say nothing.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
Jeremy Chin there defensively. Well, this defense, they've got the 4-score advantage, and you can see why they continue to bottle up the run game, and really they've just been sharp in all facets here in this one, CD.
Yeah, they've kept that offense in check the entire game, and I think it's been led by what you just talked about, that defensive front, which has now...
And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Jordan Brooks in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, You're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10.
Tight end's right. Hey, boys, we got four. Four down.
Watch 20, check 20.
And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 3rd and 4 now.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Pollard going to try the right side. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. I think we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolf.
Double tight. Double.
Cowboy 80.
Four down. Four down. Whip.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Calm down.
Hey, let's go. Let's calm the crowd.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
79 Broncos. Check 13. Check 13.
Mills now looks to throw on first down. Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. 2nd and 10. Thanks for tagging along with us here from Houston, Texas.
51's the mic. 51's the mic.
Looking to throw his Mills. He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Watch safety creep. Watch
Seven
safety.
Pirates.
On 3rd down, here's Mills. He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
You can't block me. You can't block me. Let's go. Mike.
Dragon 60. Mike 51. Here we go.
Mills to throw for it on 4th. He's letting it fly for Cooks. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
51's the mic. 51's the mic. Let's go, D.
1st down, Mills. Buying time to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Dante Fowler picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Mike 51. Danny.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Get him!
51.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Watch the slant.
Mills hit, and he loses the ball.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down.
Rush in.
In motion left goes Cooks.
Bump.
Check 99. Check 99.
Third and long for Mills. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Right here.
70 Ranger. I got him.
Take four.
Now Mills on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position.
Let's go now. 60 Eagle. Tight right.
Hey.
Herbert off of play action.
Look out for number 30.
And now here is another interception. And the Texans are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his third interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. On 2nd down, a run with Patterson. And he'll push forward for a couple to the 34.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
A pickup of 27, and they pick up the first down in the process.
Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. 19 Tiger. It's our time, guys.
To throw, Mills.
Kill.
He's got his man. It's the tight end, Brevin Jordan. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
51's the mic.
Set the tone. Cougar 19. Tone defense. Let's go. Switch. Mustang 19. Mike 51.
Mills now. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Chargers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. It's zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect him. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one goes for 24 yards. And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
2nd and 5.
We got 4. We got 4.
Herbert takes it and just pops it forward. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. The Chargers on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Now it's Herbert. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Slot. Hey, you're on an island over there.
Back to throw here, Herbert.
Watch 7. Watch 7.
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Jordan Brooks able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Gerald Everett, 46 yards. And the Chargers are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And the lead is down to 28-10. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off.
We got this.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Man, I got you.
Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now it looks like he'll throw here, eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Mills. And he comes back with one complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Looking middle, and that's complete.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Right side run with Patterson. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Come on now, let's go.
Strip that ball.
Hey, watch edge, watch edge.
On 1st and 10, Mills. He's going deep for Brown. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire 2nd half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, something's working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the 2nd half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion and enough defense to carry them home.
They boost their record up to a strong 4-1, and they'll get another home date